नमस्सर्वेभ्यः कक्ष्यायां स्वागतं। विलम्बाय क्षमां याचे। प्रार्थनया प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। गतकक्ष्यान्ते अस्माभिः भारतीयदर्शनानां विषये किञ्चित् ज्ञानं प्राप्तं। बहु झटिति तत्र किं दर्शनम् इत्युक्ते तात्विकचिन्तनं यत्र शास्त्रोक्तरीत्या सूचितमस्ति तद् दर्शनमिति कथ्यते। तत्र पुनः वेदस्य प्रामाण्यं यानि दर्शनानि अङ्गीकुर्वन्ति तानि भवन्ति आस्तिकानि इति। वेदप्रामाण्यं न अङ्गीकुर्वन्ति यानि ते नास्तिकानि। अत्र भगवतः प्रामाण्यम् इति किमपि न, वेदप्रामाण्यम् इति प्रधानतया अस्माभिः स्वीकृतमस्ति। प्रप्रथमं तु चार्वाकदर्शनम् इति सूचितमासीत्। तत्र किं चार्वाकाः भोगवादं विशेषतः पुरस्कुर्वन्ति, प्रत्यक्षप्रमाणमेव स्वीकुर्वन्ति। अपरोक्षं यदस्ति अर्थात् प्रत्यक्षं यदस्ति तदेव सत्यम्, अन्यत् सर्वम् एवमेव ऊहापोहा इति ते स्वीकुर्वन्ति इति। साक्षात् तद्दर्शनं किमिति न जानीमः, परन्तु अन्यदर्शनेषु याः सूचनाः सन्ति तान् दृष्ट्वा अत्र चार्वाकदर्शनम् एवं स्यात् इति ऊहां कर्तुं शक्नुमः। बृहस्पतिः एव रचितवान् इति किमपि सूचना अस्ति, तत् न जानीमः। दर्शनमेव नास्ति अस्माकं हस्ते, तु प्रवर्तकः को वा स्यात्। अस्तु, भोगवादः अर्थात् अस्मिन्नेव लोके अस्माकं जीवनम् अपरं किमपि नास्ति, अत्र जीवनं सुष्ठु करणीयं। न भोगवादम् इत्युक्ते न भोगवादः इत्युक्ते एतद् न तु सर्वं भोगदृष्ट्या एव दृश्यते। ते अपि तत्र निष्ठजीवनं स्वीकुर्वन्ति, अहिंसा इत्यादि ते अपि अङ्गीकुर्वन्ति। जैनदर्शनम् अतिप्राचीनं बौद्धदर्शनात्। सनातनदर्शनं तु सर्वप्राचीनं, तत्तु वयं जानीमः, परन्तु ततः जैनदर्शनम् इति पृथक् अपि उद्भूतम्। अत्र महावीरः इति अन्तिमतीर्थङ्करः सः, तस्य जिनः इति नाम अस्ति, तत्कारणात् जैनमतम् इति। आर्हतदर्शनम् इत्यपि जैनदर्शनस्य सूचना भवति। तत्र सम्यक् दर्शनं, सम्यक् ज्ञानं, सम्यक् चारित्र्यं चेति रत्नत्रयं। ज्ञानं, दर्शनम् अपि च चारित्र्यं, बिहेवियर्। एतत् बौद्धदर्शनं तु बुद्धेन प्रवर्तितं। तस्य शिष्यपरम्परायामपि बहु दर्शनविषये विवरणं दत्तमस्ति। न सर्वं तेनैव लिखितमिति किमपि न। सः तु प्रथमः। तत्रापि शाखाः सन्ति, वैभाषिकाः, सौत्रान्तिकाः, क्षम्यतां, योगाचाराः, माध्यमिकाः च इति। यदत्र हैलैट् कृतमस्ति रक्तवर्णे वा अन्यवर्णे वा मुख्यांशाः। तदनन्तरम् अस्माकं सनातन दर्शनेषु अर्थात् आस्तिकदर्शनेषु वैशेषिकदर्शनम् इति सूचना लभत्। तत्र कणादस्य कृतिः इति वक्तुं शक्नुमः प्राथमिकस्तरे। सः एव प्रवर्तकः कणादः। न्यायवैशेषिक इति द्वाभ्यामपि न्यायशास्त्रे एव स्वीकारः अपि भवति। किमस्ति, मुख्यतया लोके स्थिताः पदार्थाः सप्तधा वर्णिताः, तेषां लक्षणम् एवं सर्वं तत्र सूचितमस्ति। लिटल् बिट् फिजिक्स्। तदनन्तरं न्यायदर्शनं। न्यायदर्शनस्य प्रवर्तकः गौतमः इति। तत्र प्रमाणानां प्राशस्त्यम् अस्ति। कथं वादः विवादः करणीयं सुष्ठुरीत्या, भिन्नभिन्नप्रमाणानि कानि एतत् सर्वं तत्र वर्णितमस्ति प्रत्यक्षादि। ईश्वरः अस्मिन् दर्शने अनुमानेन साध्यते। प्रायः सः प्रत्यक्षः न, परन्तु तस्य अस्तित्वम् अनुमानेन प्राप्तुं शक्नुमः। सः अनुमेयः इति वदन्ति। साङ्ख्यदर्शनं कपिलः तस्य प्रवर्तकः। प्रायः इदानीन्तन भिन्नभिन्नवेदान्तमतानां मूल स्रोतः साङ्ख्यदर्शनम् इत्यपि वक्तुं शक्नुमः। तत्र बहु वर्णनानि सन्ति। साङ्ख्ययोग द्वाभ्यामपि तत्र युगलम् अपि स्वीक्रियते। केचन वदन्ति साङ्ख्यदर्शनं तु पुरुषः इति एव स्वीकारः, तत्र किमपि ब्रह्मा ईश्वरः इति कोऽपि अस्ति इति न प्रतिपादितमस्ति। परन्तु तथा न, साङ्ख्यसूत्रेषु तथा दृश्यते, साङ्ख्यकारिकासु तथा न दृश्यते। एतदेव भेदः, बहु पुरातनम् एतत्। अत्र सूचितमस्ति वेदान्तचिन्तनानि यानि दृश्यन्ते तेषु सर्वेषु साङ्ख्यदर्शनस्य प्रभावः अस्ति एव इति अत्र एव स्थापितमस्ति। तु प्रकृतिः पुरुषः इति मूलतत्त्वं, ततः सर्वं पञ्चेन्द्रियाणि कर्मेन्द्रियाणि एतत् सर्वं सूक्ष्मशरीरः स्थूलशरीरः इत्यादि प्रतिपादनं बहु सम्यक् कृतमस्ति साङ्ख्यदर्शने। योगदर्शनम् अत्र महर्षिणा पतञ्जलिना पतञ्जलिः एव तस्य प्रवर्तकः, साक्षात् ईश्वरतत्त्वम् अङ्गीकरोति एव। बहु मुख्यसूत्रमस्ति योगः चित्तवृत्तिनिरोधः इति, द्वितीयसूत्रमेव स्यात् तत्। अर्थात् यदा अस्माकं चिन्तने किञ्चित् नियमनं स्तब्धता अपि प्राप्नुमः तदा तत्र योगस्थितिः स्वीकृतः इति उच्यते। तत्तु ഒരു प्राथमिकस्तरे बहु कष्टरीत्या बहु स्तरेषु तत्र अन्तिमयोगस्थितिं प्राप्नुं शक्नुमः इत्यपि वर्णनं बहु अस्ति तत्र। अस्तु, पूर्वमीमांसा दर्शनम् अत्र शारीरिकयोगं यत् आसनानि तस्य किञ्चिदेव सूचना अस्ति, परन्तु साक्षात् अभ्यासेन तत्र योगदर्शनेषु आसनानां प्रवर्तनमपि वर्तते एव, शारीरिकमानसिक इति किञ्चित् स्वीकर्तुं शक्नुमः। पूर्वमीमांसादर्शनम् अपि च उत्तरमीमांसादर्शनम् इति कर्मकाण्डस्य अपि च ज्ञानकाण्डस्य वेदानाम् इति वक्तुं शक्नुमः। वेदानां कर्मकाण्डस्य प्रवर्तकाः पूर्वमीमांसादर्शनं स्वीकुर्वन्ति, ज्ञानकाण्डस्य प्रवर्तकाः उत्तरमीमांसादर्शनं स्वीकुर्वन्ति। उत्तरमीमांसादर्शनम् इत्युक्ते ब्रह्मसूत्रम् इति यद् बादरायणव्यासेन रचितमस्ति तदेव प्रथमः ग्रन्थः। तस्य अर्थचिन्तने वेदान्तिनः बहु कार्यं कृतवन्तः। पूर्वमीमांसादर्शने ब्राह्मणग्रन्थेषु कर्मकाण्डविषये अर्थात् यज्ञयागादिविषये किं वदन्ति ब्राह्मणग्रन्थाः, तेषाम् अर्थावगमनं कथं भवेदिति सहस्राधिकप्रकरणैः वर्णितमस्ति पूर्वमीमांसादर्शने। अस्तु वा, दैनन्दिकयागयज्ञादि होम इत्यादि विषयेषु। So one is about the ritualistic aspect of Vedic rituals and other is about the thought aspects of Vedic thought pinnacle in Upanishad and Brahma Sutra. Bhagavad Gita is also considered as the triad. Brahma Sutrani Bhagavad Gita Upanishadah iti prasthanatrayam iti shabdena asmin Uttaramimamsa darshana vangmaye प्रदर्शितं भवति। प्रस्थानत्रयम् इति, त्रयम् इति वा त्रयः इति वा न जानामि। अस्तु, तो अपि च अस्माभिः ज्ञातमेतत् दर्शनेषु परम्परा एवं भवति। प्रप्रथमं सूत्रग्रन्थाः प्रवर्तकैः रचितानि भवन्ति, सूत्रग्रन्थाः रचिताः भवन्ति। तदनन्तरं केचन तत्र वर्णयितुं कारिकाः रचयन्ति. तदनन्तरं वृत्ति वार्तिकादि अपि अन्तःस्थितौ भाष्याणि इति यथा सर्वं बहु विशदरीत्या वर्णितम् अस्ति तत्र तथा भवति. अर्थात् इदानीं शङ्कराचार्यः ब्रह्मसूत्रस्य भाष्यं लिखितवान् अस्ति, तथैव बहवः अत्र सूचना अस्ति पट्टिकायां. भिन्न वेदान्तमतीयानां नामानि केवल शुद्ध भेदाभेद एतादृश प्रवर्तकाः के तेषां ब्रह्मसूत्रभाष्यस्य नामानि कानि इति सूचितानि अस्ति. अस्तु, तदनन्तरं वयं साक्षात् प्रवर्तकानां विषये किञ्चिद्वा यद् ज्ञातमस्ति अस्माभिः तस्य सूचना पुनः लिखितमस्ति. गौतमः न्यायसूत्रकर्ता, कणादः वैशेषिकदर्शनकर्ता, जैमिनिः मीमांसादर्शनस्य प्रवर्तकः, अपि च बादरायणः अर्थात् व्यासः, वेदव्यासः इत्यपि तस्य नाम, सूत्रग्रन्थस्य प्रवर्तकः, अपि च भरतः इति किञ्चित् भिन्नस्तरे एतदपि सूचितमस्ति. अत्र भरतः नाट्यशास्त्रस्य प्रवर्तकः. नाट्यशास्त्रे एव प्रप्रथमं काव्यशास्त्रस्य विषये अपि बहु उल्लेखनं दृश्यते. संस्कृतवाङ्मये अतिप्राचीनशास्त्रग्रन्थं नाट्यशास्त्रम्. After the circle of Vedas, which is the innermost sanctorum of the texts that we have, which are we call them Shrutis because they are heard. The next level is the Darshana circle, okay, and then there is circle of Shastric texts which are associated kind of loosely coupled sometimes with particular Vedic lineages, you can say. But so Natya Shastra comes in that second circle after the Darshanas, you can say, but they are associated. Sometimes some of them are also known as Upavedas. Okay, so with that summary, let us now jump and learn what we have learnt in this lesson. Yes, Variye.
Namaste. Sir, I had one question, like what could be the meaning of Charvak?
Charu means smart, clever. Vak means speak. So you can see how the others refer to them. They are all clever speakers. They are not really having any tattva like that. So it is a name clamped onto them by the Pratipaksha.
Okay.
Charuvak, smart talkers.
Okay.
Woke type of title.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, sir.
You can see the accusation of wokeism dates back to our Darshana Shastras.
Sir, and you
So
said
when we
that
names are names like Charulata and all that, the Charu there also means same?
I mean, Charu, okay, you can take like Samskrita Vangmaya has, vector different. So there maybe beautiful sense can be taken.
Okay.
Clever, smart, beautiful. I mean, even clever and smart are great words, but when you use it in the sense of Charu Vak, then there is a little bit.
Yeah, understood. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Astu, we will crowdsource some answers now. Okay. So now going back a little further, we studied a few alankaras, right? Something about some alankaras. We have probably some more remaining to study there. So alankaraha kati vidaha iti. Idanim I'll call someone to answer for us collectively. You can raise your hands so that I can call out from the raised hands if you wish to participate. Shailaja Varye, you go. Alankaraha kati vidaha.
अलङ्काराः द्विविधाः सन्ति. शब्दालङ्कारः अर्थालङ्कारः च.
शब्दालङ्कारः अथवा शब्दालङ्काराः इत्यपि बहु वैविध्यं तत्रापि वर्तते इति बहुवचनमपि योजयितुं शक्नोमि. शब्दालङ्काराः अर्थालङ्काराः इति बहु सत्यं. प्रथमस्तरे अलङ्काराः द्विविधा शब्दालङ्कारः अर्थालङ्कारः इति शब्दालङ्कारे छेकानुप्रासः वृत्त्यनुप्रासः यमकम् इत्यादयः सन्ति यत् अस्माभिः पठितं तत् सूचितमस्ति अर्थालङ्कारे पुनः उपमा रूपकम् अतिशयोक्तिः अर्थान्तरन्यासः श्लेषः इत्यादयः प्रभेदाः सन्ति दिस् ग्रे इस् अडिशनल बट यू शुड कीप दिस मच इन माइंड अबाउट अलङ्कारास् डेफिनेशन ओके ऑल राइट अद्भुतम् धन्यवादः भगिनी म्यूट कर्तुं शक्यते I don't see any more hands हाँ राजीव वर्य लुप्तोपमा नाम का
लुप्त उपमा यः सः उपमा
सा स्त्रीलिङ्गपदम् उपमा इति सा उपमा
सा न दृश्यते इति लुप्त उपमा
अस्तु सम्यक् परन्तु किञ्चित् वर्णनीयमस्ति उपमालङ्कारे प्रधानतया चत्वारः बिन्दवः सन्ति चत्वारः सन्ति किल ते के तानि कानि ते के किमपि उपमेयः उपमानम् उपमावाचकशब्दः साधारणधर्मः इति किल अत्र एव लिखितमस्ति पश्यतु उपमानम् उपमेयं वाचकः अथवा उपमावाचकः साधारणधर्मः इति अंशचतुष्टयं भवति तत्र तेषु सर्वेषां सूचना यत्र भवति काव्ये तत्र पूर्णोपमा इति नाम यत्र एकस्य वा द्वाभ्यां वा लोपः दृश्यते तत्र लुप्तोपमा इति कथनं भवति एतावत् वर्णनीयम्
महोदय ಒಂದು ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಇದು ಈಗ ಉಪಮಾಲಂಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಅಂಗನ ಇಲ್ದಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಸಾಧಾರಣ ಧರ್ಮ ಮತ್ತೆ ಉಪಮಾ ವಾಚಕ ಎರಡು ಇಲ್ದಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ದಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ರೂಪಕ ಅಲಂಕಾರ
no Rupaka has a different definition. Once you see proper Rupaka things, then you won't say that way. Okay. In Rupaka, there is no distinction between Upamana and Upameya. Okay. So Bhagini's question I will translate in English. She was asking, she's I mean good question. She's saying I am confused by this concept of luptopama where all the four elements are not present in the kavya. Won't the absence of vachaka and sadharana dharma make it look like a rupaka? I mean she is correct in having that confusion. Many times we are not able to correctly identify also due to our minimal panditya in identifying the variations. But the distinction,
but we haven't seen rupaka yet, right?
We haven't seen, but it's okay. We will address her question. I agree. So the distinction in Rupaka is that in Rupaka actually the Upamana itself is used to attribute to the Upameya. Okay. The Upamana itself, oh, Simha agataha, but there is no, it is a court and no Simha has arrived. The king has arrived. So Simha agataha, like that they say, or Purusha Simha maybe in some places. Okay. Simha itself is a better Upama, better Rupaka. So we are using what is normally an Upamana itself as an address to the Upameya. That is a Rupaka. So there is no need there of Vachaka, Sadharana Dharma by default because we are even missing Upameya itself there. Okay. So Upamana itself takes the Upameya place kind of thing is a Rupaka. So just a little bit ahead of the what is coming, nothing wrong. So Bhagini, no need to have that confusion. Okay. अस्तु तो लुप्तोपमा सो वर्येण सम्यक् उक्तमस्ति यद्यपि किञ्चित् विवरणं करणीयमस्ति तेन यथा लुप्तोपमायां सामान्यधर्मः वा सौन्दर्यं शौर्यम् इत्यादि उपमानवाचकशब्दः वा इति वत् इत्यादि न भवति दिस् मच हैज बीन टॉट टू अस There are even deeper luptopamas, but let us stick to this much. Okay, we should go with the textbook. I think textbook is giving a whatever is easily identifiable as things that can be absent. Sometimes there is no need to say eva, Okay, and sometimes there is no need to say, when we are comparing Mukha with Chandra, there is no need to bring the Shabda of Saundarya or something else. So that's fine. Okay, so it is kind of easily inferred. What will be absent should be easily inferable by us, by Rudy. Okay, so luptopamayam samanya dharmaha va upamavachaka shabdaha va na bhavati. Luptaha ataha adhyaharaniyaha bhavati. It's absent, so it should be imagined or inferred. So you can write further in grey, purnopamayam tu sadharana dharmaha upamavachaka shabdaha upameyam upamanam etat sarvam vakye bhavanti iti. Ete sarve bhakye bhavanti. So, forget that I opened that. You didn't see. So who else has the hand up? Okay, we have Vaijayanti Neelakantan Varye. Vaijayanti Varye. Tritiya prashnam patitva.
Darshaneshu ke vicharaha bhavanti. Loke pratyakshani parokshani cha bahuni vastuni bhavanti. Darshaneshu jivaha atma punyam papam ityadinam paroksha vastu swabhavanam cha chintanam bhavati iti.
Adbhutam. Bahu sushturitya varanitam. Kinchit tattva madhye kutrapi madhye tattva ityaphi sthapayato. Another keyword is tattva.
Ante uktavati darshanam iti tattva vichara.
Oh, I jumped in. My apologies. I think Bhagini is ready for the exam.
Try that out.
Very good. Okay. So I think we couldn't have topped our answer. Darshaneshu tatvika chintanam arthat pratyaksha paroksha vastunam is prayah asushtu astu bhu jala adinam जीवात्मादीनांच अर्थात तत्र annotation दत्तमस्ति प्रत्यक्ष परोक्ष वस्तूनां तेषां स्वभावानां च चिन्तनं स्वभावचिन्तनमेव तत्त्वचिन्तनम् इति किञ्चित् what is the essence of these things. Okay, तत् स्वभावानां च चिन्तनं तत्त्वविचारः भवति. अस्तु, कोऽपि प्रश्नं पृष्टवती? Somebody asked something? No, maybe it was just I heard wrong. Okay, so now we have Vaijayanti Varya. You can lower your hand. Geeta Varya has lifted her hand. So Varya, go. Sorry. Number 4.
Namaste Varya.
Namaste.
Prashna. Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Kimartham Nastika Darshanani iti Uchyante. Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Veda Pramanyam na Angikuruvanti.
Very good. Na Angikuruvanti. Ataha te Nastika Darshanani iti Uchyate. Ataha, you write a second sentence. Okay? Very good. Okay, so Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Veda Pramanyam na Svikurvanti iti te Nastika Darshanani iti Ganayamaha. So this whole thing is quoted as the cause for the second sentence in here, but you can split it into 2 sentences. Very good. I think now we can crowdsource. Okay, so it's pretty easy. I will you synchronize your answers to me asking. Just to stand by. You can unmute and stand by so that you are ready. Adho likita vakyeshu upamayaha amshan nirdishata. Indicate the various amsha. Remember this amsha pada. Okay, upamayaha amshaha upamayaha amshan dvitiyaya nirdishata. So Lakshmihi deepashika iva chanchala. Upamanam kim? Deepashika iti tadeva varnayati. Samyak. Upameyam kim?
Lakshmi.
When I ask kim, what is it? Pada is padam kila. So that karana kim I am asking. Okay.
Deepashikha.
Upameyam kim?
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. So Deepashika is being ascribed to Lakshmi. So the one who is ascribed that quality is Lakshmi, and the quality that is being ascribed, or the name that is being ascribed to her, is Deepashika, which is the head of a torch, like that. Okay, Deepashika Upameyam. Then Vachakaha
Iva.
Eva, very easy. Sadharana Dharma, what is left?
Chanchalatvam.
Chanchalatvam or Chanchalata. Okay, maybe there is another way, Chainchalya something, I don't know how to do that. So,
Chanchalya.
Chanchalyam can be, right?
what is it, Bhagini?
Chanchalyam.
Chanchalya.
I need to check. I myself don't know. So it sounds okay.
Yeah.
Chanchalya, because
Kannada
akara.
Bengali also we have it.
Chanchalya, okay, very good. So anyway, you can stick to Chanchalata and Chanchalatvam if you wish, okay, and Chanchalyam, okay, that is very good. Okay, next one. Panditaha Brihaspatihi iva buddhiman. Upamanam?
Brihaspatihi.
He is the one being described. Upameyam?
Panditah.
Okay, now we got into trouble. Okay, see, so Brahaspati is, see, now both are in Prathama. Okay, so actually you guys have answered correctly, but the question is both are in Prathama. What you have to go with is the kaku of the sentence a little bit. Okay, would Brihaspati be described with Panditya, or Pandita would be described with somebody superlative like Brihaspati? So little bit take that. Take which is the bigger of the two in the sense. Okay, of course Lakshmi is bigger than Deepashika, but there we know clearly. And also more importantly, this second Prathama Vibhakti Shabda is closer to the Iva in the way at least they have given. Sometimes it may not be. Brihaspati Iva, like Brihaspati. So Brihaspati is the quality that is being brought in to describe Pandita. So that's how we have to conclude. Same way, Deepashika is the quality that is being brought to describe Lakshmi, as this is the, wherever she moves, she brings light to the people, happiness to the people, like that. And wherever she goes away, darkness ensues. Okay, so Brihaspati and Upameya is Pandita. You guys answered. Vachakaha, very easy.
Iva.
And Sadharana Dharmaha?
Buddhimata.
Buddhimata. Okay. Buddhihi also you can write. Okay, or Buddhimata. Okay. Okay, Buddhimatta. Okay, double ta is there. Okay, Buddhimatta, Buddhimattavam, something like that. Okay, very good. And don't worry if you don't know, you just write Buddhiman. Okay, no problem. Okay, Brihaspati hai api Buddhiman, Pandita api Buddhiman. Sadharana dharma teshu personified asti Buddhiman ityata chinta nasti. Okay, Maharajah Kuberavad Dhanadyah. Upamanam? Kubera. Don't put Kuberavat. Okay? Here at least you do the separation. Kuberaha. Well done. Upameyam? Maharajaha. Very good. Vachakaha? Write vat pratyayaha. Okay? Don't just write vat. Write vat pratyayaha. Better. Okay? Sadharana dharmaha?
Dhanatatya.
Dhanikatvam, something like that. Okay. Dhanadyam, perhaps. Dhanadyam, perhaps. Okay. So Dhanadyata, Dhanadyatvam. Okay. And then maybe Dhanikatvam also you can bring, because Adhya and Dhanikatva, there's similar senses. The Adhya is filled with, loaded with money, that sense. Okay. All right. So I think we guys had very easy exercise there, but this is will be a few marks will come around these kind of questions. So you guys are ready. So Vigraham Samasa Nama cha Likata. So we go back to Samasa level questions now. Okay. So first you shout out the Vigraha, then I will ask Samasa Nama, you shout out. Okay. Dhanamanau. Manascha, somebody said. Is it Manam or Manaha? Very good. Why? How do you conclude it is not Manam, it is Manaha?
Because it is
coming only
Manau is there.
Yes, Manau is there. See, remember, you pick up the clues from the Samasta. See, here, if it was Janamanam, Manam Shabda, then Dhanamane would have been the Dvandva. Okay, so because now is there, so Ramau, so Manaha should be the Pratipadik, I mean Pratama Ekavachana, we can conclude. So Danaha cha, Manaha cha. Okay, Danamanau. And then what is the Samasa? Itaretara Dvandvaha. Very good. Danancha, here it is Napumsaka. Danamcha, Manahacha. Manascha. Okay, so Itaretara Dvandvaha. Nishadha Deshaha.
Nishada
Nishadaha iti. Nishadaha iti.
Oh, Nishadaha.
Nishadaha iti deshaha.
महोदय निषधः राजस्य देशः मध्यपदलपि कर्मकरः
No. He is called Naishada, Raja. The desha is Nishadha. Okay. His name is his what we say, ascribed name, not his original name. Ascribed name is Naishadha. Naishadaha. Nishadha deshasya raja Naishadaha. Okay, like that. It's a Tadita. Okay, Nishadha deshaha, Nishadaha iti deshaha. Okay, then what is the type of samasa? Very good. Similar to Amra Vrikshaha, Sambhavana Purvapada Karmadhareha. It is a mouthful but very easy to identify because the name is very, very scientific. Okay, so Desheshu Nishadaha iti deshasya Sambhavana asti tat Purvapadam arthat Sambhavana Purvapada Karmadhareha. Bagini, question?
Nishadaha is the name, sir.
Nishadaha is the name.
Okay.
Ayodhya is Strilinga, no? Same way Nishadaha is a Pullinga name. I am assuming like that. I hope textbook also has Nishadaha only. Yeah.
Nala Maharaja is from here, no?
Naishadiya Charitam. That's why it's called Naishadiya Charitam because Nishada Deshasya Raja Naishadaha Naishadiya Charitam.
Okay.
Deshadipaha. What type of samasa? Shashti Tatpurusha. Don't just say Shashti. Write Shashti Tatpurusha. Full. Okay? Don't go shortcut. Deshasya Adipaha Shashti Tatpurusha. Hamsa Shreshtaha. Very good. The greatest amongst Hamsa. Adhikarana. What type of samasa? Saptami Tatpurusha. Very good. Distinct from Shashti. Hamseshu. This is not Hamsasya Shreshtaha. Hamseshu amongst Hamsa. So this is picking one out of many. So the same reason why Saptami is indicated for that thing. Yeah. What is the question?
The question is, it is Saptami because of the Shrestha.
Because of the Hamsa. Hamsa Shabda is in Saptami. Purva Padasya Vibhakti Suchaka.
Right.
Deshasya is Shashti, so Deshasya Adipaha. Hamseshu Shreshtaha. Okay?
Right.
But the giveaway in the Samast Padam is Shrestha, that's how we figure it's in Saptami.
Yes, correct. Upapada Saptami will come into picture, which we learnt in the first level. Correct.
Yes, sir.
Correct. Well done. Because picking one out of many, we can use Shashti or Saptami, but Hamsanam Shreshtaha wouldn't be illegal. Okay, because we have been taught Upapada Shashti is also available, but stick to Saptami. Slightly better bhava there. Amongst Hamsas is how we say, also in English generally. I mean, it's Indo-European sentence style. Okay.
Sir, I didn't get this part about why Shrestha is the giveaway.
Because we are picking one from many. We are picking a Shrestha from a gang of items. Right? So then we are told in first level, Pravesha level, we are taught that you can use Shashti or Saptami. Right? Pandavanam Agrajaha. Pandavanam Shrestha was there, if I remember the example. Pandavanam Shrestha was taught as Pandaveshu can also be used. Pandaveshu Shrestha or Pandavanam Shrestha for Yudhishthira. Okay?
Right. And in that case, Shrestha shows that rather than Shashti, we should go for Saptami.
No. I'm telling you both are legal because Shrestha Shabda, picking one of many, is allowed for Shashti Vibhakti for the collective or Saptami Vibhakti for the collective. But stick to Saptami because it's very easy to conclude with Shashti always. So let's choose the other one. That's all I indicated.
Okay,
Okay.
sir. Understood.
You won't be illegal to say hamsanam shreshtaha. Okay, hamsasya hamsayoho hamsanam. So hamsanam shreshtaha and Shashti Tatpurusha is not incorrect, because hamsanam shreshtaha is an accepted construct.
Okay, sir. Understood. Thank you, sir.
Vigraha has to be legal, that's all, and sensible. Okay. Upasimham. Sameepe va sameepam va. Okay. Simhasya sameepe. So remember this saptami type of sense. Okay. So Vigraha Vakya we should kind of practice. So best way is to write all the examples you have encountered by your own hand and look at them. Okay. Simhasya sameepe, because we will end up sometimes saying sameepam and all that. Okay. It can happen. I'm not saying nothing
Some
wrong.
places, sir, I have seen Samipam also. So, but we should stick to Samipe because the
What
book
has
is
been
like-
taught to us is Sameepe, near.
Yes,
It's a saptami bhava. Maybe there is a avyaya sense of Sameepam. I have to check, because some of these words come with that sense also. Okay. So what kind of samasa?
Avyayi
Avyayi bhavaha. Very easy one. Avyayi bhavaha. So because we get avyaya shabda upasimham, and also we get this kind of pradi prefixes coming into picture with this kind of samasa. There are two qualities we recognize. Okay.
Sir, in Avyayi Bhavaha, there was one more doubt I had in where we use Prati. In some places we see that, for example, in Prati Vriksham, they say Vriksham Vriksham Prati. But then
In the
there's
Vigraha you can
Vane.
put Prati. In the Vigraha you put Prati. Nothing wrong. I did see in the book some places where Prati is placed, some places where Prati is not placed in the Vigraha. Okay, but it's better to place it. Vriksham
And in some
Vriksham
places,
Prati
sir,
Prati Vriksham.
In some places it's Dine, not instead of Dinam Dinam.
Vrikshe prati.
Vane. Yes, sir. So which is right?
See, the thing is, with the day, because it is time, Saptami Bhava, Adhikarana Bhava is brought in. But Vriksha is an object of, for example, some Sinchana Kriya. So we use Dvitiya, Vriksham Vriksham Prati. Okay. But you can say, for example, Prativriksam Phalapuritam Asti. Suppose I say Prativriksam Phalapuritam Asti. You can say Vrikshe Prativriksham also, because now Saptami Adhikarana Bhava for Phalapuritam is applicable. Okay. So, but generally we go Vriksham Prativriksham like that.
Sir, in the book, in the Abhyasa, they have a mix. They have Vane, Jane, Artham. So,
Yeah. I mean, see, basically, look at the application of that Pratijanam, look at the application of Prativriksham and go. Okay. Most common application of Prativriksham is something is done to every tree. So it becomes like a karma type thing. But anyway, finally, Avyaya Pada Prativriksham is used. Okay. But in the sentence, it sits like a karma pada. But actually, you can say it sits like Adhikarana also in other places. For example, Ramaha Upasimham Tishtati. Okay. So, Simhasya Sameepe Tishtati. Okay. So like that.
or it will be Samipam.
That's what we were arguing. Whether there is an Avyaya called Sameepam which can be used in that sense. Yeah.
Right, sir.
Okay.
So one question here before we can go back. This answer of 1-4.
1-4 Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Kimartam Nastika Darshanani iti uchyante. Pruchyatorya.
So, this use of iti and iti again, because I translate from English to this thing, I find it sort of why this iti is there every time.
See, there is a double quote here. Okay, this iti shabda in Sanskritam, especially at sentence level when we use like this, it is actually indication of the closure of the quotation, the beginning being understood contextually. For example, Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Veda Pramanyam na Svikurvanti. What is Svikurvanti? It is a Tinganta. Correct? Because it's a Tinganta, the sentence is complete.
Right.
Ekating Vakyam. Go back to our beautiful So Jaina Bauddhadini Darshanani Veda Pramanyam na Svikurvanti becomes a complete sentence and an Udgara, a quote. Okay?
So we can do without iti then.
No, you need iti. Without iti, if you want, if you don't put iti, you have to put a full stop. Then you have to, like Bhagini is telling, ataha you have to say.
Okay.
Okay, if you don't want to do all that complication, you can mentally assume quotes for this by saying iti. Iti is what brings the quotational quality to that sentence. Gita Variye, 1 minute, a little noise is coming through. So that iti is explained, you understood?
Yes, I have understood.
Okay, now te nastika darshanani, somebody says they are nastika darshanas. Bhavanti, maybe adhyahrita kriya pada is bhavanti. Te nastika darshanani santi, nartika darshanani bhavanti, something like that. Again I need iti because this is another quote. Iti vayam ganayamaha, so we consider. You don't need this iti ganayamaha. You can definitively state iti, te you cut.
Iti,
You can need. Iti te nastika darshanani, full stop. Enough.
Okay.
Okay. Iti ganayamaha is a little bit overdose. Yeah, I agree.
Right. Okay. I found it difficult to understand why iti comes.
No, what you have to do now, we have to start what you call internalizing this sentence level style of Samskritam a little bit. That's
right.
All. Then once you flow into that, then you are okay.
Right. Thank you.
For example, you look at the first green sentence. Pratamastare alankaraha dvividha. Finish actually. Okay. Right. Dvividha. Okay. Right. Santi. Dvividaha maybe. But I have just used dvividha here as a singular. That's okay. Let us see the inaccuracy later. Okay. So next I have put a hyphen and put actually that means te full stop te shabda alankaraha artha alankaraha. Actually you have to say tau because of a double set quote. So tau shabda alankaraha artha alankaraha iti dvau staha. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I mean, all that we have to do adhyaharana. We don't need to go on and on with so much nutty nursery level breakdown of all the imaginable things. Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So that's what that adhyaharana is a very powerful mechanism. In fact, there is an alankara in the Alankara Shastra for this adhyaharana. They call it Deepaka Alankara. It may not come in this level. Deepaka Alankara, the Kavis use that a lot. They don't try to repeat the Tinganta again and again, but they will sometimes have. Okay, I'm going to mute because we are getting a lot of unwanted crosstalk. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. Bhagini is angry with her husband, I think.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Understood.
Okay. So with that we finished the balance lesson that was left over. Okay, so let us jump into the next one. Oh, I ended up closing it. That's okay. I will share again. Hold on. I think screen is still shared. You can see, no?
Yes, sir.
I think rather than share the application, I had shared the screen, so things are still okay. All right. So Kovidaha Saptamaha Patha. सूक्तिः एवमस्ति अस्मिन् पाठे यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तद्देवतरो जनः यद्यदाचरति श्रेष्ठः तत्तद्देव इतरो जनः इतरः जनः. Okay, so this is not a deva shabda. This in some prahelika you can use some way in which deva can be extracted, not here maybe, but anyway. Okay, devetaraha, deva and others like that maybe can be derived, but that is not the correct interpretation because jana is there anyway. So yad acharati shreshtaha, the shreshta, the superior one, yat acharati, whatever he conducts. Okay, yat is that abhyasa of yat is whatever sense of something. Okay, what all, that sense is yat. Okay, what all the good person carries out, tat tad has become tat tad here. Okay, one compound. Tat tad eva itaraha. Okay, tat eva, the second takara has softened to a dakara for jastva. Eva, because of the swarakshara, it has softened to a dakara. So tad eva itaraha gunasandhi. Itaraha to itaro is visargasya utvam. Okay, because of the soft jakara. Okay, yat shreshtaha acharati tat eva itaraha janaha api acharati. This you should bring this, though this is what we call deepaka alankara. So we should copy acharati again here. Okay, using it. That means we say acharati is spreading its light to beyond the first part. Okay, so according to some kavis, this is called Adi Deepaka. Okay, Bhagavad Gitayam Triti. English was easy enough. Whatever the best of men does, others also do. Okay, yatha raja tatha praja, though that is having another connotation. Okay, Bhagavad Gitayam Tritiye Adhyaye Bhagavatah Uktihi iyamasti. Yadyadacharati shreshtaha taddaddevetaro janah sa yat pramanam kurute lokastadanu vartate. So he has amplified the first statement with whatever pratignyas and pramanas he does. I means whatever manifestations of truths he does, loka are actions he does in a more similar sense, simple sense. Lokaha, janahas paryaya lokaha, tad anuvartate, they mimic that. Okay, so shreshtaha sajjanaha nayakaha yat yatha acharati tat tatha eva itaraha janaha acharati. So ekavachana, janaha is a collective singular here. Okay, not one person, it is the citizenry in singular. Okay, so next sentence, saha arthat shreshtaha yam pramanam kurute, yam sakshi karoti, whatever he manifests, lokaha janaha tat anuvartate. Tat ityukte sakshatkaram pramanam anuvartate, again collective singular, anukaroti. Whatever a leader or a superior does, the same is followed by the citizens.
Yeah, excuse me, sir, Anirudh, there, like just one small doubt. What is the meaning of itaraha?
Itaraha is a pullinga version of the itara shabda.
Okay.
Huh? Yeah. Other, it's a sarvanama type shabda. Yeah. So,
okay.
Whatever a leader or a superior does, the same is followed by the citizens. See, I have used plural here. The character he demonstrates in his action is imitated by so by them too. Whatever, you can come with your own translation. So let us see here actually some proper from some quote. Yadyadacharati shreshtas tattadde vetaro janah sa yat pramanam kurute lokastadanuvartate. Whatever a great man does, that is followed by others. People go by the examples he sets up, or example he sets up. श्रेष्ठ पुरुष जो जो आचरण करता है, अन्य पुरुष भी वैसा वैसा ही आचरण करता है. वह जो कुछ प्रमाण कर देता है, समस्त मनुष्य समुदाय उसी के अनुसार बरतने लग जाता है. बरतने
Yeah, it is Bharatane, not.
What is the meaning exactly of Bharatane, Bhagini?
Try to behave like
Behave. Oh, vartate ityasya apabramshah Bharatane. Okay. Astu. Bharatane lag ja. It's a old good Shuddha Hindi.
Bhartane karke, I think it is like, you'll say like Bhartane, like not.
Ra is not half there, Ra is full, Bharatane.
I think we don't pause like Bharatane, like Bhartane, anusar Bharatne lag jata hai, Bharatne, like that way.
Bharatne. Okay, that halanta comes on the takara. Bharatne. Vartate. They stay like that, act like that. Okay. यहाँ क्रिया में एक वचन है, परंतु लोक शब्द समुदायवाचक होने से भाषा में बहुवचन की क्रिया लिखा गई है. भाषा में इत्युक्ते हिंदी भाषा में. हाँ, वेरी गुड. Nowadays I am learning very good Shuddha Hindi by going through lots of Sanskrit saramshas that are written. Many of the books are in from Chaukumba, etc., the North publishers. Hindi Vyakhyana is dominant and very good Hindi of a couple of centuries ago actually. So lot of things can be learnt.
Sir, but I don't think Bharatne is Shuddha Hindi. Bharatne must be from Urdu or somewhere else.
No. I think it is Vartate, Vartma, from that.
Yeah, or like some what do you call it? Colloquial languages, it must have come in.
Potential. I'm not claiming this is some, but it
Yeah,
sounds like Vartma to me of Samskrita. I'm giving it a half a chance of being Sanskrit origin.
Yeah, because in Hindi, Shuddha Hindi, you will say Vyavahar only. Vyavahar karne lag
Vyavahar,
jata.
हाँ वो भी संस्कृत से आया Vyavahar. South we use Vyavahara. Okay.
We also say Bharta.
Arya, I have a doubt.
Behavior was not good.
Okay, whoever has a doubt gets priority. What is the doubt?
Yeah, Nagraju Kesari here. So here, I understood Yadyacharati Sreshtaha Tat Devetro Janaha. So is it the yat repeated twice because of because of to say whatever? Can we just say yat acharati sreshtaha tad deve?
You can, but you see the kavyatva of that abhyasa, and that abhyasa is a practice in almost all Indic languages. Okay, we do this abhyasa like punah like that to assert on that repetitive nature. We use two copies. Like just like say vriksham prati vriksham. That's also actually say abhyasa there is to mean every. Okay,
every
that sense. Okay, two times we don't do it more than that. Kannada also we do yenen. Kya Hindi में भी बहुत क्या like that.
No, here also it is mentioned, no? Jojo. But I was only thinking whether if you put yat once also the meaning.
That's why I put yatha also is enough. Instead of yat, you can just put yatha tatha. But Kavi wanted something and he chose this beautiful way. That's all. Yad tat. Yeah.
Okay.
There's some Shabdalankara due to that.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So Samasa. Let us get into serious teachings now. I think because now we have a new lesson, it's a good time to take a water break. So take your 4-minute water break. Properly at noon we will gather back and continue learning.
Recordings.
Welcome back. So we continue our Samasa related knowledge gathering. Now actually they are going into some kind of pointing out what all we have learnt and how we go about it, etc. So a lot of explanations here will kind of answer some of the questions that may have come as we studied various samasas. So this is a good section. I wish there was a Samskrita chaya for this section. It's all in English, or in Kannada book it will be in Kannada. So I should acquire a Kannada book also. The chaya will be better in Kannada. Anyway, Samasaha. In the previous 6 lessons, we have given an outline of compounds in Sanskrit. In this lesson, you will learn how to identify the compound words. There are 2 ways of identifying a compound. Some compounds can be identified by seeing the words that have been compounded. That means by looking at the 2 halves, Uttara Bhaga, Purva Bhaga, and also the ending, also the Vibhakti ending, you can make some conclusions. Of course, that is right now everything will be in Prathama as we study. So it's easier. Later on it will go to other Vibhaktis in actual Kavya. So it will take some more expertise. But with Prathama given, there is some convenience. So like just now we learnt, no, Avyaya Pada, so Avyaya Bhava maybe, like that. Or Pullinga Pada by the Au type of ending. Some places it's accessible, some places you can't make out. But there are 2 ways of identifying a compound. Some compounds can be identified by seeing the words that have been compounded. Another method is by examining the meaning of the words compounded. This is very critical. Sometimes we have to use our viveka. What we have to really do is, what they mean by this sentence is, Just list the Pratipadikas you see in the compound. Okay, just list them. Okay, stare at it. Oh, Maha is there, Raja is there. Oh, that means a great king. I mean, it without needing all the analysis of what is the technique. The best sense to make out of it is a king who is great, like that. Okay, so Karmadharya will come into picture. Okay, because it's not great fellows king, great nations king. No, it is just a great king. So Mahancha asau Raja cha Maharaja Karmadharya. Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharya. Even if you just write Karmadharya, it's not bad. But if you can write Visheshana Purvapada, it's best. Okay, so this is what they mean by examining the meaning of the words compounded. Okay, a samas examining the words. So they have given some clues further. That's why this is very good, because we struggle usually with this, examining the words compounded. A samasa in which the former word is an avyaya is called avyayi bhava samasa. Okay, when actually the entire samasta pada also usually is an avyaya, you see, or sometimes not an avyaya, but maybe that's why they have not concluded that way. When a sankhya vachaka is a former word and the compound refers to a group, it is called dvigu. The compound is referring to a group and there is a sankhya vachaka. Okay, so this is dvigu. A conjunctive compound, charthe samasah. Okay, cha arthe, that means there is a cha type of inferencing and type of inferencing. Okay, charthe kamasa is called itaretara dvanda. Rama Lakshmana, Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha cha Rama Lakshmana. So charte samasa. So you just stare Rama Lakshmana, dvivachana is there, it's in pullinga. So must be a couple of guys called Rama and Lakshmana, like that you have to conclude. Okay. A conjunctive compound that also denotes a collection or a group is called samahara dvandva. In itaretara dvandva, the participants are kind of distinct, but in samahara there is a collection type of sense. Okay, so rather than two distinct entities type of sense, samahara dvandva. If the two words compounded are in the same vibhakti, okay, of course samahara dvandva, remember hastascha hastaucha padecha hastapadam, something like that we had seen, I think. Panipadam, I think we had seen Panipadam. Okay, if the two words compounded are in the same vibhakti and the latter word is predominant in the samasa, it is karmadharya. That is, samanadhikarana is there in the two compounded words and belongs, the dominant pointed meaning is the second word, the latter word, then it is a karmadharya, like Mahan and Raja. Mahat Shabda and Raja Shabda combining, Rajan Shabda combining. If the two words compounded are in different vibhakti and the latter word is predominant in the compound, it is a Tatpurusha. Okay, so in Tatpurusha you don't get Samanadhikarana of the Prathama and Dvitiya parts of the Samasa. Okay, you get that in Karmadharya. That's why Karmadharya is like a subsection of Tatpurusha only. It is a identification of a difference in nature to that. Okay, so Shashti one is very example, right? Ayodhyayaha Raja, Ayodhya Rajaha, something like that. Okay, Ayodhya cannot be a Visheshana to Raja, it is a location. So location, but we do use Shashti Sambandha for that, of the Ayodhya town, like that.
Mahodaya?
Yes.
In this Karmadharaya and Tatpurusha Samasa, there is that Prathama Tatpurusha Samasa, right? So in that also
that is very limited scope. Prathama Tatpurusha is not about Samanadhikarana. If you go back and check the Vigraha Vakya of Prathama Tatpurusha, Ardham, like these kind of things are there, no? So so that is a different style. Yeah, it is very few examples are available. Yeah. It's not as broad as Karmadharya. Yeah.
There Uttar
yeah. There is a. It sometimes it doesn't look like Uttarapada Pradhana also. Prathama Tatpurusha.
Visheshan Vishesha Bhav is also not there.
Huh?
Visheshan Visheshya Bhav is also not there.
Correct. Visheshana Visheshya Bhav is also not there. Correct. That Visheshana Visheshya Bhava comes in Karmadharya, not in Pratama Tatpurusha. Correct. Correct.
And Uttarpada will be in Shashti Vibhakti, no?
Yes. Ardhasya.
It will always be in the Shashti Vibhakti.
Yes, Ardhasya like that. Good. See, you guys already have little bit what you call Lakshana has been stamped into you guys. Good thing you are putting all these things down. Okay, if two words are compounded in different vibhakti and the latter word is predominant in the compound, it is Tatpurusha Samasa. Remember, Karmadharaya is also a Tatpurusha Samasa. Please remember, Tatpurusha is a larger categorization. In that, there is this Sadharana Tatpurusha, we call it. Okay, Sadharana Tatpurusha will have all those Pratama through Saptami variants, where its Pratama is not Samanadikarana Pratama, it's a different style. Okay, Samanadikarana Pratama or whatever Vibhakti is there in Karmadharaya. Same Vibhakti. It doesn't say Pratama Vibhakti. Please read every word carefully. Okay. Samskrit Bharati usually is scientifically accurate here in the way they deploy these sentences. Okay. Number 6. If a word outside the compound is predominant, so Aparapada Pradhanahat Bahuvrihi. I had put some Sanskrit sentences whenever we learned. For me, that is very easy. Purva Pada Pradhanaha, Uttara Pada Pradhanaha, Apara Pada Pradhanaha, Ubhaya Pada Pradhanaha. These things are important. That's actually better name for them. Ubhaya Pada Pradhanatva comes in Dvandva. Purva Pada Pradhanatva comes in Avyayi Bhava. Uttara Pada Pradhanatva comes in Tatpurusha, which includes Karmadharaya. And then Apara Pada Pradhanatva comes in Bahuvrihi. This is another important that they have put in number 6. For Bahuvrihi they have put for Tatpurusha here, Uttarapada and all that somewhere. Yeah, okay. Both for Tatpurusha and Karmadharya they put latter word is predominant. Okay, all right. Now very important. Okay, there are exceptions to these general rules of Samasa. These are the 90% category they are talking about. There are always exceptions. In examining the meaning of the compounds. What is this? I think an has to be deleted. Examining the meaning of the compound words. Okay. There is a statement Arthavat Samasaha. Very nice. Arthavat Samasaha, which means that a compound is in accordance with its sense. So the Samasa comes later. The Artha dominates the requirement. Okay, so that's why in context you can have two different samasas, one for one context, another for another context, because the artha is different. Arthavat samasaha. This we will come to that. Okay, which means that a compound is in accordance with its sense. Therefore, a compound is identified after carefully examining its sense. The word itself may not give this. The whole context of the paragraph or the verse, etc., will give this sense. Okay. Not just the Samastapada alone gives this sense. The surroundings gives the sense. Whether Tatpurusha, Karmadharaya or Bahuvrihi, it is only by examining the sense of the compound word that the compound is designated. The same compound word may be designated differently by dissolving the word. That means that Vigraha Karana in different ways to give different senses. So whenever in the exam you think two dissolutions are possible, please write both the samasas. Okay, nothing wrong. Okay, at least there will be an appreciation by the knowledgeable evaluators, I think, rather than any denigration of such requirement. But don't go overboard by trying to derive all four samasa variants and all that, which may be impossible. But don't try. Just saying something will hit and miss mat karo. Thus, the compound is decisively named according to the sense. Observe how the same compound word takes different names because of the difference in meaning in the following illustrations. Marutihi Ramadasaha Asti. So Marutihi here is Hanuman. So Hanuman is a dasa of Rama. So that just without needing the English part, immediately we tell, Ache, Maruti is the one referred by Ramadasa. So it is a Bahuvrihi. But here the sense is not Ramasya Dasaha, and Dasa is the whole of Maruti. So it is not some Anga. For a Bahuvrihi, an Anga has to be there. So this is a whole of Maruti. So it is a Tatpurusha only. Ramasya Dasaha, like that. So Rama's servant. So that they didn't put all those things there, but here they are showing Ramasya Dasa.
Yeah, excuse me, Anirudh, there, like, can we do like ki Ramasya Dasa Shashti Tatpurush and then Ramadasa Yaha Saha, like that?
But then that will be Shiva.
Okay.
That will be Shiva. Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha. There is a Pauranika Katha of doing a Shiva Puja and all that. So once he does a puja, then as a Martyaloka Avatara, he is a Shiva Pujaka, means he is a Shiva. Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha, yeah, Shivaha, Bahuvrihi. Rama himself is a Bhakta of whomsoever. Dasa Shabda in the sense of a Bhakta we have to take. Okay. Okay. Ramasya Dasaha, Ramadasaha. The compound is dissolved as Shashti Tatpurusha. Now I told here Shiva because we are talking about here the original Rama. But you see this one, this is not the original Rama. Let us see this example. Okay. Rameshaha iti kaschana danikaha. The context is being set up by Samskrita Bharati. There is a rich fellow by the name Ramesha. Okay. Good. Saha Ramadasaha. He is Ramadasa. So now there is a rich man by the name Ramesha. Okay. He has a servant by the name Rama. So the translation helps us. Actually here the Sanskritam is not well constructed enough. We should actually should put a third sentence. Ramaha tasya dasaha. Saha Ramadasa, Saha Rameshaha Ramadasaha asti. When I state that as the last sentence, then here it means Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha Tha Rameshaha, like that. This is a little poorly constructed Sanskrit part. Maybe they should have put one more sentence to explain, but it's clear from the English. There is a rich man by the name Ramesha. He has a servant by name Rama. It is not implicit from Saha Ramadasaha. So knowing that Rama is the servant of Ramesha, this is just an ordinary Rama and ordinary Ramesha. Vigrahavakya is Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha Ramadasaha. I think our explanation was better. Okay. Shivaha Ramadasaha asti ityatra Shivaha eva Paramatma Shivaha Ramadasaha asti ityatra Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha, like that we have to take. Okay. The Vigraha Vakya is Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha Ramadasaha. Here in the compound dissolved in the sense of Bahuri. Thus the same compound word Ramadasa is differently dissolved depending on the meaning, and as a result gets different names. Here are some more examples where in the same word, wherein the same word is dissolved differently depending on the meaning intended. So that comes next, but before we go there, we had this famous example in the Pravesha only. Aham chatvam cha Rajendra Lokanathau ubavapi Bahuvrihiraham Rajan Shashti Tat Purusho Bhavan. Bhavan, maybe Bhavan, I think. Okay, anyway, leave that. So Lokanatha, Lokasya Natha Raja. Lokaha Natha Yasya Saha Artat Bhikshukaha. Loka, the people himself are taking care of him. So Loka itself is his lord. Okay, who it is? Bhikshuka. Okay, so Bhikshuka tells this to the king. Somebody has even pictured it nicely. I found it on internet. So that's one example of Shashti Tatpurusha Bahuvrihi play. Then Ramadasaha, again I have explained here, nothing new what we learned. Ramasya Dasaha Marutihi, Ramaha Dasaha Yasya Saha, Dhanika Rameshaha Ramaha iti. Okay. Dasasya Swami. Dhanika Rameshaha Ramaha iti Dasasya Swami iti Suchaitum Rameshaha Ramadasaha. This is how they should have constructed there. Ramaha iti Dasaha Sambhavana Purva Karmadaraya. It's also possible. That means Jati Vyakti. Okay, Dasa Jati. One Vyakti is Rama. Why not? Ramadasa. In fact, there is a holy person Ramadas, right? Who did lot of beautiful philosophy and kavyas based on philosophy. So he is Ramaha iti dasaha or Ramasya dasaha, both are applicable to him. Okay.
ನಾವು ಅದೇ ಸಪರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ರಾಮದಾಸಹ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಮೂರು ಬರಿಬಹುದು. You have to explain, that's all. You have to explain.
Okay, explain ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು.
Correct. So you see, they didn't even show this Sambhavana Purvpada Karmadaya possibilities. I'm showing it.
ಹೌದು.
That's the beauty of Samskrita. So it's very Sandarbhika here. Okay. So the further examples they have given for this meaning of compounds here. See, here are some more examples wherein the same word is resolved differently depending on the meaning intended. Plenty they have given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we can see. Okay. So this is all about examining the meaning of the compound words. So Pitambaram Vishnum Namaskuru. This is a Adesha. You do Namaskara. You is implicit with this Madhyama Purusha sense. Namaskarotu Namaskuru Tvam. Okay. So Pitambaram Vishnum Namaskuru. So now what is the Samasta Pada here? Okay. Pitambaram. Okay. So Vishnu is there. Clearly I am being asked to do Namaskara to Vishnu. So this Pitambara must be a Visheshana to Vishnu is very clear. So that means this is actually describing Vishnu in a certain qualitative way. So this is pointing to Vishnu. First inference. Now further we do analyze. Pita is there and Ambara is there. Pita is yellow. Ambara is cloth. Okay. So Pitambaraha could be potentially used to describe Vishnu because his Anga, part of him, is the Ambara. I mean, temporarily, though not his Sharira, but is definitely part of him. We sometimes glorify gods with lot of ornaments. So it's a very important ornaments, this Pitambara. I'm going to mute everyone. Sorry. Okay. So Pitam Ambaram Yasya Saha Pitambaraha Tam Pitambaram Vishnu. Okay. Pitam Ambaram Yasya Saha Tam Pitambaram. So Bahuvrihi is the better. But in another place, an Ambara itself is being talked about. Okay. Saha Pitambaram Dharati. Take another simple Vakya. Or take Vishnu. Vishnu Pitambaram Dharati. Vishnu wears yellow cloth. So the cloth is being described as yellow, not some Vishnu. So
next line is
ಷಷ್ಠಿ ತತ್ಪುರುಷ ಆಗುತ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ. ಷಷ್ಠಿ ತತ್ಪುರುಷ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ?
ಪೀತಾಂಬರಂ
ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಇದೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ. Don't get confused. So Mama Pitambaram na drishyate. Some other Vakya they have used instead of Vishnu Pitambaram Dharati. Okay. Mama Pitambaram na drishyate. My Pitambara is not seen. What is this my Pitambara then? It is definitely not pointing to me. It is something belonging to me, I am saying. Okay. So how do we do Vigraha of this? My yellow cloth is not seen. So cloth that is yellow. What is the sense of cloth that is yellow? Karmadharaya. The Ambara has the quality of Pita Varna. So Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Okay. So see, my yellow dress is not to be seen. In the first sentence above, Pitambaram is Bahuvrihi Samasa above. Okay. Because it's an adjective of Vishnu, which is in Dvitiya, hence an Anya Padartha Pradhana Samasaha. In the second sentence, it is Uttarapada Pradhana, therefore it is Karmadharaya, and specifically here it is a Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. Okay? Bagini, is it clear? It's not Shashti Tatpurusha. It is not Pitasya Ambaram.
I understand.
No problem. Making mistakes is the path to success. Okay? Everything for me, believe me Bagini, it took me years to internalize samasas. When I did Kovida itself, I was having lot of doubt. I'm saying everything looks like Shashti Tatpurusha to me. It was such a shame for me that I couldn't get it. Slowly I got it. Okay. And especially in my masters, they were not defined like with these names. They first emphasized on the Lakshana Katana. They said Uttarapada Pradhana, Purvapada Pradhana, Aparapada Pradhana. That Pradhana, that one helped me a lot to internalize them.
Okay, thank you.
So Mata Pitroho Sevam, second example, Mata Pitroho Sevam Yah na karoti Saha Aputraha. So Aputra is the pointer, I think. Another sentence for the same Aputra is Raja Dasharataha Aputraha Asit. So meaning is easy enough without needing to do Vigraha Vakya. We can tell one who does not do the seva of parents, he is an Aputra. So that means he is a bad putra, sense is being there, or he is not even a son is being sensed. Nai has been put into it. So na putraha aputraha, nai sense is there. Okay, negation sense of samasa. So nai bahuvrihi. Sorry, nai tatpurusha. Kshamyata. Nai tatpurusha is implied there. That putra itself is the pointer, uttarapada. So nai tatpurusha, very easy. Okay. So that is that. Next, here Raja Dasharataha Aputraha Asit. The king Dasharatha was bereft of a son. That is the sense of Aputra. Bereft of progeny. Son, daughter. Bereft of progeny. Usually son. It's a society that was like that. So what is different today? Raja Dasharataha Aputraha Asit. King Dasharatha was childless. So this Aputra is pointing to Dasharatha. So Putraha na putraha na asti yasya saha is the aputraha. Okay, so na vidyate, asti we don't use, we use vidyate sense. Okay, that's the vigraha style. Na vidyate putraha yasya saha, doesn't exist a son of whomsoever, saha aputraha, bahuvrihi samasa. Okay, nai bahuvrihi. Okay, this is the style of nai bahuvrihi. Okay, the compound word aputraha is nai tat purusha, and the former sentence in the latter it is nai bahuvrihi. We have seen this. Na putraha, aputraha is uttara padartha pradanaha. Na vidyate putraha yasya saha, of whomsoever. Okay, so he is aputra, is an adjective of Dasharatha, and hence anya padartha pradanaha. That's for it's nai bahuvrihi. Okay, is that clear? It's very easy. Two sentences they have given is very illustrative. Another pair they have given. Let us read both the some. Bagini?
Sir, you were saying that it should be like in Bahuvrihi, it has to be one ang of the main person.
Putra is an anga, no? Having a son is an anga.
Okay.
It's not Dasharatha himself.
It's not the person.
So being with the son is an anga. Being having yellow cloth is an anga.
Yes,
anga doesn't mean body part, Bagini. Part of him. Having a putra is part of him. Having a patni is part of him. Okay, something like that. Slowly we are gathering that what is that anga sense and whole sense, like that. Okay. Ramaha dirghabahuhu asit on one side. Vyadaha dirghabahuna pakshi shavakam grihitavan is the other side. So dirghabahu is present in both places. Dirghabahu is in pratama here. Dirghabahuna is in tritiya there. But still dirghabahu is the primary, or dirghabahu is the pratipadika in pullinga. Okay, so Ramaha dirghabahuhu asit. So dirgha and bahu, long and hand. Rama was there and long hand. So that means clearly the implication here means Rava was one adorned with long hands. Of course, this is one of the beauty criteria, right? So the ajanubahu is the word used, right? What is ajanubahu? Ajanubahu, maybe not ajanu. Ajanubahu. Ajanubahu means until his janu, which is his knee joint, when he stands, you see actually when you go to Gomateshwara in Shravana Belagola, there also that all that beauty standards of masculine Sharira is used for Mahavira. So there the hand is always drawn up to the knees. I think so. Okay, when we went, unfortunately the prakara was closed. I could only see top half of him, but I have seen him in photographs. So yeah, so Ramaha dirghabahuhu asit. So he was having ajanu bahutva. Okay, so dirgha bahuhu, you can put in dvivachana also because not one hand. Okay, you can stick bahu. Tough shabda, I see. Dirgau bahu. If you don't know, no, stick to ekavachana, not a problem. technically not incorrect. One whose both hands are long will also have one long hand, so no problem. You cannot cut marks for using ekavachana. So Ramah dirghabahu asi. Dirghau bahu yasya saha. Guruhu guru guravah. Remember guru shabda always. Guruhu guru guravah bahu dirgha. Okay. So dirgha bahu. This is ekavachana because the target is ekavachana in the sentence. One with long arms. Bahuvrihi. Here though, Vyadha, a hunter. Dirgha bahuna with, and there is a long and a hand involved. Pakshi shavakam, the baby of a bird or a egg perhaps. Grihitavan, he grabbed. Okay. So here situation is sad, but let us understand the meaning of the sentence. So the hunter with long hands is the sense we can get. He grabbed the baby of the bird. So with the long hand. So is this describing Vyadha? No. This is describing the hand itself as being Dirgha. So immediately Karmadharaya comes into mind. Because the Bahu has the karma of Dirghatva. Karma is dharma of Dirghatva. This karma pada is much multi-vectored. We have to be very careful with it. Okay. Dirgha Bahuna. So Dirgha Bahu. Dirgha Dirgascha asau Bahu. Dirgha Bahu. Tena Dirgha Bahuna. Vyadaha. Swasya Dirgha Bahuna. Vyadaha Pakshishavakam Grihitavan. Like that. So Dirgaha Bahu, they have used the cheaper Vigraha. Don't need this Dirgascha Asau Bahu and all that. Bahuscha actually you have to write. Okay, anyway, just stick to Dirgaha Bahu. I have seen even Mahabaleshwara Bhatta's various book, Samasa book, sticks to the simpler Karmadharaya Vigraha everywhere. There also he has kept it simple. Okay, alright. So Tena Dirgha Bahuna, this is the Vibhakti Viparyaya we have to do to show the correct fitment of the word with a long arm. Visheshana Purvapada Karma.
Tritiya iradrinda alla Tritiya Vibhakti varga.
Tena is to point to the Tritiya and Tena is to point to either Pullingatva or Napumsakatva. Here it is Pullingatva. Bahu Shabda being Pullinga. Okay. So here Dirgha Bahu Pullinga is due to Rama. There Dirgha Bahu Pullinga is due to Bahu Shabdas Linga. ठीक है भगिनी? Don't ask me what is the Strilinga form of Dirgha Bahu. I don't know. Maybe it is not a merit for ladies to have Dirgha Bahu. Don't wish it. Okay. We don't know what our Kavis think. Number 4 example. Okay. We will take some more time. Vishala grihe dasha karmakaraha karyam kurvanti. And the other side is Vishala grihaha danikaha sukena jivati. So Vishala grihe dasha karmakaraha karyam kurvanti. So in some house 10 workers work. So Vishala must be the attribute for the griha is implicit. So Vishalam cha asau griham Vishala griham tasmin Vishala grihe. Okay, Vishalam griham tasmin Vishala griham. Here is a edit. Okay, tasmin should be Vishala grihe. There are mistakes in my book. Vishala grihe Visheshana Purvapada Karmadharaya. So here Vishala grihaha danikaha sukena jivati. I don't think so. With a big house he has got more problems. But anyway, they have said so, so we'll accept it. So yaha danikaha Vishala grihaha api asti saha sukena jivati iti vakyametad vadati. So one who has a big house is the sense of Vishala griha here. So it is a Bahuvrihi pointer to danika. Vishalam griham yasya saha. Okay, so the griham is napumsaka, but the grihaha has been brought into pullinga to go with dhanika. So if it is dhanika, then Vishala griha dhanika dhukkena jivati sukena jivati. We don't know. Vishalam griham yasya saha Vishala grihaha. Pullinga. One who has a large mansion. Bahuvrihi. Possession. Griha is a possession. So Ambaram was a possession. That's why Yasya comes into picture. See, Ambaram is a possession, so Yasya Saha. Griha is a possession, so Yasya Saha. It's an Anga, but it is a possessed Anga, so Yasya Saha. And Bahu is also possession. Here, Yasya Saha. Saha asantosham praptavan on one side. Asantoshah danikah nidramna prapnoti. I mean, it's almost copycat of the above example. I don't see anything in number 5 other than the griha being an actual possessed vastu, whereas santosha being a manasika vastu. There is a sharirika vastu, you can say, for griha, and a manasika vastu for santosha, because it's a mood or a feeling rather than a material thing. So saha asantosham praptavan, he begot no happy. So nai tatpurusha is implicit. Na santoshaha asantoshaha tam asantosham. That's what is the application that comes to. Okay. So nai tatpurusha. Whereas on this side, asantoshaha danikah nidramna prapnoti. People don't use this form. By the way, they go to asantushtaha form. Okay, they use ktanta type of visheshana. Okay, asantushtaha danikah is the typical usage. There are many paths to achieve a similar meaning. Just for example's sake, Samskrita Bharati has bitten their lips and put asantoshaha danikah. This kind of samasta way is not popular. But if it is nothing illegal. It's completely semantically and syntactically correct. In this case, santoshaha na vidyate yasya saha. So na vidyate santoshaha yasya saha asantoshaha. Usually tush dhatu and asantushtaha will be used. Santushtaha asantushtaha will be used. A upasarga, sa upasarga, sam upasarga, tush dhatu, kta, I think. That is the grammar application asantushtaha, I think. Okay, I think we got those. So we have come to we will take a break because Alankara is a different subject and there are so many beautiful pictures. We need to look at them slowly. So let us catch up in today afternoon's 3 o'clock session, okay, and continue our learning. Thank you very much for attending in great numbers. Since almost day session 2 onwards, I have found consistent attendance. I am highly respectful of your time, giving time for Samskrita. Thank you. So let's catch up today afternoon at 3 o'clock, special class. Okay, see you all. Bye.
धन्यवादः महोदय.
धन्यवादः.
नमो नमः महोदय.
नमस्ते.
Recording stopped.